lifted late tonight in game 2. The 2-2. This finds right field. Base hit. Josh Naylor, his first in a Mariners uniform. Naylor able to park this into right field. He's got a hit in his first 2 games as a Mariner. His uniform just acquired. Into center field, and it drops in for a base hit. First Mariners hit on the afternoon against him. Game 1 of 3.
We saw that last time we were down here.
Josh Naylor wallops this out to right field. Way back to the Bourbon gone. Josh Naylor's first home run as a Mariner gives them the early lead. He wasn't waiting around.
He was absolutely hunting that slider from Sears.
Hit hard, a one-skipper into right field. Multi-hit day, Josh Naylor. He has just been hitting since coming over to the Mariners, and of course even before that. First multi-hit game. Fights this off towards the gap, shallow right center field. Naylor, a parachute base hit. He is aboard with 2 outs.
Well, you're starting to see the
Naylor, fair ball, skimming into the corner. Young scores, it kicks up the wall. Julio into third. Josh Naylor brings the Mariners within a run. Line drive, and it's over. Semien into right field. The winning run is aboard. One-two. Naylor finds a hole on the right side. Julio scoots into second, so the hits keep on coming for Naylor against the White Sox. 2 outs and 2 on.
Your bat and have
yeah,
a
I was
ricochet
swinging and I hit
or...
my hand on top of the dugout and that left a mark. Oh.
On its way, Naylor, a home run.
Nice bat flip right there, too. Bat boy. I mean, that is officially called back-legged one. These boys are good. They just swing it a little bit, eh? Sweeper or whatever.
Exactly, and I'm guessing Josh Naylor went up there looking for it.
Oh my gosh, go.
Fair ball. Julio is on his way to third. This kicks to Taylor off the short wall. Josh Naylor, his second hit tonight. And here goes another one. Josh Naylor bombs away. Take cover.
That's a knowing smile on the face of Dan Wilson there. I mentioned it in the open.
Rays bullpen about to take over in the 4th inning. Now fights this off. Out into left field, and the catch cannot be made by Simpson. Naylor is into second. Well, how high was that pitch that Josh Naylor just doubled on into left? All right, beginning to narrow down a little bit. Naylor to the gap. And this short hops to the wall. Josh Naylor doesn't look like he skipped a beat after missing last night's game. His second double. Hit this hard, smothered. Naylor, the flip, and Spire puts the foot down.
in the league.
He's first pitch swinging, and that's up the middle, base hit. Randy's going to score easily from second base as he trots across home plate. Just like that, the Mariners have taken a 1-0 lead here in the first.
Well, Brad, we talked about
go-ahead run on at third base. Ground ball, and it skips on by Holiday at second. Here comes Julio on to score. The Mariners have a 1-0 lead here in the top half of the 7th inning. That ball was scorched. Holiday just to his right, trying a backhanded stab, but it gets on by Jackson Holiday, and the
Anymore.
had to do nothing with the rain in the kingdom. Lined into right center field, and the Mariners have a base hit. Josh Naylor with his second base hit of the afternoon, and for the Mariners only the third.
Naylor is down to the base hit. And Hoffman's first pitch in the big leagues results in a hustle double.
Both sides. I mean, we knew Morales was talented, but I did not expect to see him just throw 97 pitches.
Naylor's 100th career home run gives the Mariners the lead in the 7th inning. Naylor extends and makes the catch, diving to his right. The A's end up leaving him loaded. Naylor getting
17 runs in the first 2 games. And would they score today? 9?
on a line the opposite way. Josh Naylor parks a base hit into left, a 1-out single. Fights this off to the gap. Right center field, base hit. The runs just keep on coming for the Mariners today. Arozarena in, Julio right behind him. An 11th spot today for the Mariners. They lead it. Fights this off, hits it softly into left field, and it works out. It drops in front of Sheets, and Naylor's got a parachute single. Leadoff man aboard. On the ground, past Machado. Julio races home around third. Josh Naylor puts the Mariners in front. Julio to second. Into right field, base hit. Julio the turn, makes his way to third. Josh Naylor fights a pitch off up by his eyes and works a base hit into right field, and the Mariners are in business. Here's Naylor with 2 outs and a man aboard. Fights this off, and it snakes through. So all of a sudden, back-to-back base hits. Julio is into third.
Every single hit for Josh Naylor in this series. Day off tomorrow. And of course, his brother Bo is the catcher for the Guardians.
Finds a base hit in right field. I'm sure those two will be getting together. Line drive, base hit, right field. Naylor, good start to the 9th for the Mariners, trying to get some of those runs back. Over to first, and it eats up Manzardo. He cannot field it clean. Colby Allard, the new pitcher. Guardians down to their final out, down 2 runs. This is caught by the former Guardian. Josh Naylor helps put a bow.
Yeah, the ERA is ugly.
Naylor works a base hit out of that. Goes after the first pitch. Cammy and Boone both homered twice in the first. High fly. Back to the chop house and gone. Play a little more add-on. Josh Naylor this time. A 3-run blast, and the Mariners have blown it open. 9-2 in the 8th inning. Everybody grow mustaches.
When he is right, I mean, he completely changes the makeup of.
Over 300, partner. You're more than all in.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's going to drop. 2-out hit for Josh Naylor. And then, Ozzie, you and your wife also do an incredible.
Much different story this year.
That one's going to go deep to right, and to the chop house. Back to back. First Polanco, and then Naylor. 7-0.
Wentz is still thinking about the home run that he gives up to Polanco, tries to get ahead of Josh Naylor, and all of a sudden somebody's got a baseball in
This has remained loaded up. Here is Naylor. Naylor plugs this out to center field, and it short hops the wall. Randy is in. Cal Raleigh, he thunders home. Julio, play at the plate. Throw gets him in plenty of time. He is out, but the Mariners have taken the lead on Josh Naylor's tracer to center field.
You start to catch it as a player.
This is a base hit. Third hit tonight for Naylor. That was off the plate, shall we say. Somehow
Release point out in front.
Ground ball. Naylor, who was wide from the back, slide tackles it. Munoz is there. One away. Broken bat, and it works out for him. Gino into second. Naylor a single to the Ford Sports Desk. Jen?
Although we haven't seen a pitch yet.
Whacks! Right field! This ball is giving the Mariners the lead. Josh Naylor!
Well, maybe they better go ahead and sign him right now. Naylor continues to pound the ball here at T-Mobile. Boy, a big hit last night, and this one.
Nuts now.
I'm not sure if I should thank you or not.
Off of McGreevy's glove, it kind of dives behind the mound, and nobody can make a clean play. Gorman was there, but could not get a bare hand on it. So pitch number 11 coming to Josh Naylor. On the ground, and it wiggles through. Cal Raleigh scores. Here's Julio to the plate. Wow, what an at-bat. Josh Naylor, bring home 2. Ground ball, right field. It just continues. Cal Raleigh scoring. Julio coming home. Adele's throw nowhere in time. Let him run. 8-0 Mariners. The pile-on continues in the 4th inning. 1 out, 1 on. That was Robles batting for Julio, by the way, as Naylor gets a base hit. So to your conversation earlier about Dan trying to get some guys off their feet, that's what they're doing with Julio. Naylor, his second hit today. This ball fair. Racing to the corner. Julio sprinting to third. Wave home. Julio is on his way to the plate. India's throw towards the dish. Julio slides across and safe. Josh Naylor drives in another run for the Mariners. 5-0 Mariners in the 3rd inning. Naylor ground ball kicks off the mound and off of Witt's glove into center field. Gino the turn, and the Mariners have him on the corners. Blink your eyes, and all of a sudden the tying run is coming to the plate. 2-2. Through the right side for a base hit. Gino into second base. Naylor a 2-out single. So the Mariners have the tying run in scoring position now. On the ground, and this is fielded by Witt, who can't get the throw off. Pretty remarkable to get to that ball, but it's a base hit for Josh Naylor, who reaches for the 3rd time today. Yeah, looks like he on the ground, kicks off the side of the mound and finds a base hit right away. First pitch of the 2nd inning. The Mariners have the leadoff man reach.
Just now.
This is into left field for a base hit. Naylor is at first. Oh, he's thinking about it, but he retreats now. That was
Been relatively unhurt his career. Oh.
Naylor, let it fly! The 4th home run tonight by the Mariners. Bombs away. 4-0 ends in the 8th inning. Josh Naylor has just become only the 14th first baseman in baseball history with a 2020 season. Soft fly ball, kind of no man's land. Pena can't make the catch. It's a base hit, and Naylor with a parachute single.
Dilemma. 2 teams and 1 title. Is Annie ready for liftoff? That's going to be an infield hit, a perfect bunt. Yes, Josh Naylor does it. In this thing, but
without this guy at the plate.
To the gap in right center. Nobody's going to get it. Josh Naylor heads to second base. He's got himself a double. Second hit of the night.
Clinched as soon as tomorrow. This is hit hard through the right side for a base hit. First base hit tonight for the Mariners. Josh Naylor aboard with 2 outs. To the gap. Left center field. It touches down. Base hit. Raley scores. JP's waving home. Julio to the plate. Josh Naylor. It's Paul Goldschmidt, the last one back in 2016. Ground ball up the middle. Center field. Base hit. J.P. Crawford, a one-way ticket home. He scores standing. Now the Mariners just keep adding on tonight. It is a man who has done so much for this franchise over the last few years. Behind the back, long throw on tap. This ball is handled. Handling the pitches to the catcher. Naylor on the ground. He finds a base hit in right field. Our T-Mobile coverage cam, a leadoff single for the Mariners first baseman. It was Josh Naylor leading things off. A little inside out, lace into left. This almost finds the warning track. I take it back. It does. I think Naylor in at second.
That he's able to foul off. And so he's probably looking at sequencing.
Well, this works its way through. Full speed ahead into third base. The Mariners have him on the corners. Look at the wheels from Cal Raleigh.
Meaning you take as a catcher and to hit 60+ home runs is insane.
Down the right field line, Naylor makes the catch, doubles it off, and that's the ball game.
In the zone, that split's nasty.
Naylor flips one down the right field line. That is a fair ball for his first hit of the playoffs. On his way to second, and he will cruise in with a 1-out double. First hit and base runner for Seattle.
Gave up the hit. 6 punchies in 3 innings, pretty good. But he leaves behind.
Oh boy, that went off the glove of Holton, then off of Baez, and that slips through into center field, and Naylor is aboard for a second consecutive at bat. Keith on the ground. Naylor is there. It's going to be a double play. Josh Naylor makes a fabulous defensive play on the East Coast. Melton to Naylor. Josh Naylor flips that one into center field. His excellent day continues. His 3rd hit of game 4 after a hitless first 3 games. So
mistake. He's done this repeatedly in this series.
He loops one down the left field line towards the corner. It's going to drop there. Josh Naylor with an extra base hit protects the plate, and he's in scoring position for Seattle in the second. Another 0-2 to Naylor. Through the right side, a base hit. Polanco will stop at second base as Carpenter comes up throwing in. And the tying run is in scoring position as Naylor. The 2-1. Naylor ropes one into right field, a base hit. Another 3-hit game in this series for Naylor. And the
connected. Release point. Key.
Naylor goes up to get it, grounds it through the middle, base hit center field. Another 2-strike hit for Seattle as Naylor went up there above the letters to get to it.
He's one of the few guys in the
advantage, so different, and these guys are all seeing him for the first time. Off the end of the bat to center field. Here comes Varsho. It'll dunk in front of him for a base hit. In this case where you're happy you got it off at the end. It settles into center field. And
in the dugout anyway, the call is going to stand. So just a little bit of get fair.
Smothered by Naylor.
A little bit of
play.
miscommunication there, I guess, with me and Fonzie.
Fly to deep right field. Back goes Lucas at the wall. Goodbye! Third home run of the game for the Mariners, blasting their way through game 2. They lead it 9-3. It's the third hit of the game for Josh Naylor, who has shown all the things that he brings. The bat to ball, the stolen base, and now the power. Sinkers. There's another one right there, and a leaping catch by Naylor at first. That first inning that's been the big hurdle for him. Here's a high fly ball, deep center field. Varsho to the track, Varsho to the wall. It's gone! Josh Naylor goes deep, and the Mariners are on the board first. Here he comes with an 0-2. Punch left side and through, and Naylor's got both hits for Seattle. Three hits, no hits, 3 hits, no hits. 2 hits tonight. Hey, there's the third. Love when trends continue.
Yeah.
Seattle writing a different story in game 5. Josh Naylor starts the 4th for Seattle and swats one to left field. Lucas won't get there. Cuts it off on a bounce, holds Naylor to a single. Lucas with a great job right there to save 90 feet, but Naylor's got a leadoff hit.
2-strike pitches.
Bouncing ball. Suarez's adventure continues with a heave across the diamond to get Kurt. Down there in the playoffs on that field, what would you have said? He said, that's the dream. Into center field goes Naylor with a base hit and a base runner for the Mariners here in the 4th.
Yeah, see the Mariners and that guy, if you had it.
Zeros put up there through 5 2/3. Here he comes to Josh Naylor with a high fly ball to deep right field. There goes the shutout. Naylor goes very deep and makes it 5-1. The Mississauga kid, for the second time in this series, goes deep at Rogers Center, and it's 5-1.
Look, we might give up a run or 2, but it's not the end of the world.
Ground ball right side past Guerrero. Here comes Rodriguez. Barger has a cannon, but the throw is late, and Seattle is. Lose 1-1. Bouncing ball to short, could be 2. Crawford running throw, double play. There it was.